Right now at 6, recount. 2 candidates filed to have Wisconsin's votes in the presidential election counted again. The wheels already in motion for this historic recount, expected to officially start next week.
Casey Geraldo spoke with both parties. She joins us live now to explain where this process goes from here.
Stephen, Shannon, Jill Stein, the Green Party candidate, and Rocky De La Fuente, the independent candidate, both filed their petitions today. Now, the Elections Commission is preparing for the rigorous process. It begins with a ballot and a vote.
We're doing this for the benefit of the American public so that we can trust that our votes are counted.
But 2 presidential candidates don't trust that the numbers from the election are what the votes indicated.
Therefore, Dr. Jill Stein has called for that recount.
She and independent candidate Rocky De La Fuente have filed separately, asking the Wisconsin Elections Commission to recount Wisconsin's votes. In the filings made today, Stein and De La Fuente assert technology could be to blame.
The petition only has to allege that they believe some mistake has been made. It doesn't have to be very specific.
Now the Stein campaign will foot an estimated $1.1 million bill.
The campaign needs to pay that fee before we can order a recount.
We are prepared to deliver certified checks anytime they ask for it.
That will likely happen next week. The Elections Commission says they could start recounting votes late next week. The Elections Commission has until December 13th to finish counting the votes. That's when the Electoral College places their votes for president. Live in Milwaukee, Casey Geraldo, today's TMJ4.
Casey, thank you.
State Democrats did not comment today. However, a spokesperson for Wisconsin Republicans calls the recount effort, quote unquote, absurd and expensive political stunt.
Word of the recount has spread quickly across the state. Ben Jordan's in the newsroom now with reaction from local voters. Ben.
Shannon, Steve, surprisingly, voters I spoke with on both sides tell me they support the recount. However, very few believe it will change the outcome. The day after Thanksgiving is usually all about Black Friday. But here in Wisconsin, some shoppers are more excited about the announcement of the election recount than brick and mortar deals.
I think it's a great idea.
I appreciate the recount because I believe that Hillary Clinton should have been the president.
Republican Cole Parlier of Illinois doesn't mind seeing the Green Party's effort to look into concerns of election machine hacking.
I think anytime there's a question of integrity in our election system, it needs to be addressed.
It certainly is a possibility. I mean, there's hacking going on all the time with computers.
Marquette student Daniel Adset wonders if Trump's comments on a rigged election were right all along.
Trump was alleging that if Hillary won, there must have been some sort of rigging going on.
While some have a renewed hope in a potential shift in the election outcome, Adset believes it's a long shot.
It might have a difference of maybe 1,000 votes here or there, who knows.
Wisconsin could now be at risk of missing a December 13th deadline to certify its 10 electoral votes if municipal clerks can't complete an expected recount by then. Live in the newsroom, Ben Jordan, today's TMJ4.
All right, Ben, thanks. Also